Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday morning. It's getting late in the morning, actually, and I wanted to make a video to talk to you guys just for a quick few minutes about something that can make or sometimes break your success in regards to clean eating, and that is food prep. Um, People have a lot of ideas about it, and it can be something that can be a little overwhelming if you let it, but it can also be something that is actually pretty easy to do if you have the right mindset, if you organize yourself a little bit, if you set some time aside. And like anything else, it's something you kind of get in the habit of doing. But if you take some time, if you set aside some time, and for me, and I think for most people, the weekend tends to be the easiest time to do that. Okay, my opinion is if you go food shopping on the weekend and you come home, if you do it immediately after you finish putting everything away, and maybe, you don't even need to put everything away, whatever you're going to use, obviously, you can just leave out. If you sort of combine those chores, I feel like it makes it makes it flow a little better, it makes it a little easier. And I cannot begin to express to you the difference that it can make for your week. I'm sure you guys get it. I mean, it's the reason that so many people rely on convenience foods or fast food or microwave food, or, decide to order, carry out or go out to eat, is because, we're busy, we're tired. By the time dinner rolls around and everybody is impatient and cranky and hungry and tired, who feels like cooking dinner, right? So it's easy to give in to what are not necessarily the most healthy choices simply out of those things. We're tired, we don't feel like it, we're overly hungry. So if you take some time and you prep your food on the weekend, how wonderful would it be to just be able to grab something out of the fridge and or the freezer and heat it up, and it's going to be as quick and easy, maybe even easier. It's going to save you money. It's going to be easy to make healthy choices. And once you get in the habit, it's really not that hard. The amount of time that you invest, what you get back from that is so much bigger than that small amount of time that you invest in the beginning. A lot of times I can get it done in about an hour. So try not to get overwhelmed with the idea. I wanted to put this out to you on the weekend. Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, great time to go food shopping. You've got your grocery list, you've got your meal plan. Hopefully you've had some time to look those over, print out if you need it. You take those to the grocery store, get the food that you need, come home, wash vegetables, chop things up. I know I like to, for instance, if I'm having sweet potatoes, I like to bake those on the weekend. I don't personally eat meat. I do still eat fish, but I don't eat meat anymore. But half of my family does. So a lot of times I will throw chicken into the crock pot. So easy. That's one of my very, very favorite tips for people. Use your crock pot. Throw chicken in the crock pot. Cook it however you want to cook it. If you cook it more plain, then it's a little more versatile to mix it up and use it in different ways throughout the week. In my house, the men folk in my house really like two variations that I do with chicken. Sometimes they just like some Italian dressing. They're not being as clean as we are, my daughter and I, with the eating. So, I'll buy a cleaner version of Italian dressing and dump it in with chicken. They like that. And they also like the other variation that they really like is I get a really fresh, good quality ingredient salsa and dump in a thing of salsa. with the chicken and cook it. Throughout the week, we can make chicken fajitas, we can make quesadillas, we can make a taco salad with chicken on it. Like, there's so many ways to use it. They make chicken sandwiches. I mean, they just, add it to rice and beans. There's so many things you can do. So if you're not putting anything in, or if you're not wanting to put seasoning in, you can simply cook it in some chicken broth. Again, I'm going to encourage you to get the least processed, cleanest version of everything that you can. So I'm trying to remember if there's any other tips that I wanted to give you in regards to food prep. And so, look at the meal plan. You've got the grocery list. Utilize these tools and try to prep your food for this week. This is only a 5-day challenge. Prep your food this week, or for the week, sometime this weekend. Yes, you can still do the challenge if you don't do the food prep, but you're going to lose something that I'm trying to do for you here, which is just show you how, if you haven't had that experience before, show you how easy it can be. It can be a big tool on this healthy lifestyle journey for you. So I would love to hear from each of you. If you can post a comment below this video and let me know when you plan to prep your food. And if you have any food prep tips that you would like to share in the group, I wanted to let you know the crock pot one. You could also just bake a bunch of chicken. The chicken does tend to kind of fall apart in the crock pot. So some people would, maybe prefer that they just bake up. And you can bake so much at one time. I mean, if you're baking sweet potatoes or roasting veggies in the oven, I mean, why not throw as many things in the oven as you can at one time, right? So if you have any tips that you would like to share with the group, we would love to hear them. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm getting excited.